There's so much healing that has to happen. How many of you feel like you were traumatized at some point, just from your experience in America? Anybody? You gotta raise. I'm raising my hand. I like just so many things I can think of in my own life that happened that it's like, man, damn. It's like being black is crazy sometimes. What are some constructive ways that that we can think about that healing process so that when we do get that blessing of reparations or whatever it is, I think healing's a blessing. What are some things that we might walk away with so we can become better people and create better families and a better community all the way around?
Reparations would play a critical role in that healing from the standpoint that written into any reparations bill needs to be annual appropriations to begin to fund the training of black counselors and therapists. But we need to be very clear that that training should be in African-centered and culturally relevant counseling and therapeutic practices. The mental health community, as we found yesterday, as I mentioned on the Black Men's panel, has not been kind to black people. And so Sigmund Freud has no solutions for black people as it relates to our psychology, right? But there are a number of black psychologists who have produced answers to the challenges that we face from a mental health standpoint. So any reparations bill should include appropriations, and we know right now there's a shortage of qualified black therapists at a time when we need more therapy perhaps than at any other time. Ashe? So we have to have appropriations to train up a new generation of counselors and psychologists and therapists who know how to meet our needs. In the same way, we need a whole new generation of teachers trained. There's a shortage of black teachers. But again, we don't just want black faces, we want black minds. So they must be trained in African-centered and culturally relevant teaching strategies and leadership techniques. When I say African-centered, I mean centered in the best of our culture, to use that as a lens to analyze and examine information, meet needs, and solve problems in black communities. Right now, the education and the psychology teaches us how to meet needs and solve problems for white people and make them money at the same time. So reparations would then include appropriations, annual appropriations, to train up that next generation of therapists to help facilitate that healing.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a follow-up question to you, Doctor. One belief I've always had is that that the best black-owned schools that we have right now are called the home, and the best black teachers are the parents. That's to me that's that first line of defense from all the nonsense that gets taught in schools. I assume we can agree that there are significant problems in the educational system. If you're running a school where we're educating our kids and we get those trillions, billions, whatever, and they give you all the money you need to hire the educators you want to run a school that you want that's going to get our kids best prepared for the next generation, what are some things that the kids might learn in that school that will help them to succeed in life?
Well, we talked about the historical aspect, but not just history by itself, the history of all the different disciplines.